help identifying the man impersonating a Metro Transit police officer outside 2 metro stations. And changing the rules as concerns and fears mount among undocumented immigrants in the U.S. New documents revealing the president's deportation plans.
Now, ABC 7 News at 11 on your side.
Thick black smoke seen from miles away. I mean, just incredible video right here. Thanks for joining us. I'm Kimberly Suiters. These heavy flames engulfing a McLean home this morning. Firefighters are still working at this hour tonight. Annalisa Gale is live there now with the very latest information. Do we know what caused this fire, Annalisa?
Well, Kimberly, at this time, the cause of the fire has not been released, but I can tell you firefighters have been here for more than 13 hours. I'm going to step out of the way here so you can see what's going on behind me. There's still some flames that we were seeing just a few moments ago, and there's still a thin layer of smoke above. Neighbors are just thankful everyone made it out safe.
It's amazing how quickly it just, really just spread throughout the house.
Neighbors watched as a dark plume of smoke billowed above this large house on Turkey Run Road on Saturday morning. When the fire broke out sometime before 8 a.m., 5 people and 2 dogs were inside. They managed to escape unharmed thanks to their smoke alarms. Did you see them come out? Did they look relieved?
I did see them come out. I think obviously they were, very shaken.
Neighbors have expressed concern about the challenges that firefighters face while trying to put out the flames.
The neighborhood does present an additional complexity. There are no hydrants nearby, so we had to bring some additional water in tankers and long hose lays, as you've seen.
Do you share that concern?
Knowing that, having something closer probably would have, or will make people feel a lot better.
Again, the cause of the fire has not been released, but the battalion chief did tell us that there were some propane tanks in the back of the building. As far as firefighters, they'll be here past midnight. Live in Fairfax County tonight, Annalisa Gale, ABC 7 News.
Annalisa, thank you. Well, what an early taste of spring. Temperatures soaring into the high 60s, even slipping past the 70s in some areas. A repeat day on tap for tomorrow. Meteorologist Josh Knight has the first look at your glorious forecast. Josh?
That's right, Kimberly. Just one little hiccup to deal with, and you can see some of that already here on live Doppler, and it's some light rain that's starting to move into the area. I want to show you temperatures across the region right now, though. A lot of us looking at numbers that are actually still in the 60s. 61 degrees for us right now in Fredericksburg, D.C. at 59, so those warm, mild temperatures will stick around for us tonight, and that's thanks to the cloud cover that's in place. This all part of a wave of low pressure. This energy going to stay just south of our area, but you can see the rain that's lifting through Richmond right now and ultimately heads our way for tonight. Now that's the good news. It is out of here pretty quickly for tomorrow. So we'll put this into motion for you. Futurecast showing a few of those light showers as we get to right around 2 o'clock in the morning, and then continuing for us to push right off to the northeast. By the time we get to tomorrow morning, we start off with some cloud cover, but we are starting off dry. More and more sunshine as we go throughout the day, allowing temperatures up into the upper 60s once again. So mostly cloudy early on, but don't let that deter you. Lots of sunshine as we head later into the day. A few of us could hit the 70-degree mark. I'll show you who's most likely, and we'll talk about some chillier days in the week ahead as well coming up. Kimberly?
It is February after all. All right, thanks, Josh. A crime alert to tell you about right now. Metro Transit Police want your help identifying this man. They say he's been impersonating a Metro Transit police officer. Investigators say he's been spotted on the Blue and Silver lines near the Benning and Addison Road Metro stations. If you recognize him or if you've seen him before, call police. A nearly 6-hour standoff in Northeast D.C. ended peacefully tonight. While police surrounded the apartment building on 36th Street, dozens of residents were forced to either stay away or stay inside their homes. Our Stephen Cheetah explains how it started and was there when the suspect was finally taken into custody.
An army of police descended on this block of small homes and apartment buildings. It started with a report of a fight between family members. Turned out to be 2 men who share an apartment. The argument escalated. One man apparently stabbed the other. When police arrived, they were able to get to the stabbing victim and rush him to the hospital. The suspect in the stabbing then retreated into his apartment and holed up and refused to come out. Thus began the long standoff. Police, along with armored vehicles, surrounded the apartment building. Negotiators tried for hours using a megaphone to communicate with the man and get him to exit. He eventually emerged after almost 5.5 hours, surrounded by police. After the suspect was taken into custody, he was removed from the scene. Now, as far as the stabbing victim, at last report, he was still hospitalized, but in stable condition. Stephen Cheetah, ABC 7 News.
New at 11, the Trump administration plans to expand the number of undocumented immigrants targeted for deportation. That's according to a pair of documents approved by Homeland Security Secretary John Kelly, but still awaiting final White House approval. The